Okay, hope everybody has already gone to attempt the lesson 6 lesson online and tutorial as well. So later you will come across some question also, and I also included some question. Okay, before I start, let me just check with Farrell. Farrell, currently your school has taught until which part of the math already?
The lowest common factor, the lowest common multiple and highest common factor.
Oh, okay. How about how Luna?
The same. Haven't go.
Also the same.
Yeah, I haven't go to the lowest common factor yet. I think.
Oh, okay. Then let me go see. Okay. Hey, what happened to Unluck? Unluck, what happened? You got kicked out. Okay, so let's see what we are going to cover today. Yeah? Okay, so we are going to do some questions on lowest common multiple as well as highest common factor. Then I also want to know, have you all started the number lines already? So talking about number lines means you are talking about positive numbers and then negative numbers. So if let's say you have a number line, let me just draw this on X. So we start with a 0. So of course you have all the positive numbers, 1, 2, 3, on the right hand side. Then the left hand side, then you will start with a negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, and negative 4. All right. So let's say you have a question. 3 minus 4. What do you think the answer will be? Anyone can answer quickly?
-1.
Very good, negative 1. Is the rest all right with this? Okay, what about if I have a negative 3 minus 3 minus 4? And what would that be? Farrell, do you know?
Um, -7.
Very good, negative 7. Okay, so what happens if I have 0 minus 5? And what would that be? Unlock.
-5.
Okay, very good. Okay, so this one, no issue. All of you done very well. Now I go on to a different one. Okay, so what happened if I have a 5 minus 2? Okay, now I ask, okay, how about
Wait, huh? -7.
-7? How long say -7, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody has a different, okay, I think who is I miss out someone. Is Caden still around? Yeah, I haven't asked Caden. Caden, what do you think the answer will be for this? Question 4. Do you have any idea, Kaden? Okay, thank you. Unlock quietly tell me the answer. Kaden, are you with me? Okay, so instead of -7, the answer is 7. Okay, so I will ask you one more, and then Mr. Ko will do the explanation. Let's say I have a -3 minus -5. What do you think my answer will be? Okay, let's check with okay, Kaden, how come you're keeping quiet? Let me go see who answered. Okay, Unlock, very good. Okay, what about Kaden? Kaden, can you hear me? Okay, maybe you all can type the answer for me. Unlock already given me the answer for 5. Can everyone type the answer and send to me? Let me go see if you don't want to tell me the answer. Okay. Howlun, very good. What about Farrell? Farrell, have you got answer? Okay, very good. How about Kaden? Kaden, are you still with me? No? Okay, now in the next chapter, which is this chapter, what you need to know is when you have a negative number, so give example, negative number multiplied by a negative number, actually you'll get a positive number. Okay, so when a positive number, you no need to put a plus in front. So you just put a 2. So it's understood as a positive number. So a negative number multiplied by a negative and a negative number, you get a positive number. Other than that, if it's negative number multiplied by a positive number, you will always get a negative number. Okay? So this is what you need to know. So when you have a minus 5, so what does that mean? It means that you have a -1 multiplied by a -5. So as a result, you have a 5. So this will actually give you a +5. So it simplify to a question -3 plus 5. So it's just 5 minus 3. So the answer is 2. Okay, so same for this. -1 multiplied by -2, you get a +2. So 5 plus 2 give you a 7. Okay, is that all right? If it's all right, you give Mr. Go a thumbs up, then we go on to the question already. Okay, are you able to give me a thumbs up? Am I too soft for you to hear? Kaden, are you hang or what? Mr. Go gonna ask you to unmute.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
What happened just now? Where do you go? I
Very
lost you
laggy.
for a while. Oh, very laggy. Now is it okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right, let's move on. So we're going to do the first question. Maybe I will give you about 2 minutes. Okay, let me just ask first. Have you all printed out this question to do? Anyone haven't done this question? All have done this question. All have done this question, then you send Mr. Ko the answer. First one, which is very easy, A. What is the largest number of groups that could be formed? Oh, not print out the question. Okay. So you can, let you read the question. I give you, okay, 2 minutes to try doing this question. Okay, so maybe Mr. Go just quickly read this. A group of 145 Girl Guides and 306 Boy Scouts were selected to perform at the National Day Parade. 2 days prior to the performance, one of the Girl Guides sprained her ankle and had to withdraw from the performance. The remaining Girl Guides and Boy Scouts are to be divided into groups such that each group contains P Girl Guides and Q Boy Scouts. Now, what is the largest number of groups that could be formed? Okay. So, to save your time, maybe Mr. Ko just give you a clue. Now, when you are supposed to find what is the largest number of groups that could be formed, so which do you use? Do you use LCM? Okay. Do you use LCM or do you use HCF? Okay, so do you use LCM to find this largest number of groups, or do you use HCF to find this largest number of groups? Okay, let's see who answered. Okay, LCM. HCF. Okay. Kaden, can you also message me the answer? LCM. Okay, now if you have, I think maybe some of you didn't watch the video. If you have watched the video, then let me just write down what does LCM stands for and what does HCF stands for. Okay, so LCM is lowest common multiple. Okay, then HCF, highest common factor. Okay, so now if you are supposed to look for highest, then if you recall, if you have watched the video, recall, when you say the highest, okay, highest, take the lowest. Then if it's lowest, then you take the highest. So in this case, if the highest take the lowest, then you use LCM. Okay, so let me just go through how to use LCM to find the answer. So first of all, originally there were 145 Girl Guides and 306 Boy Scouts. Now, in the end, 2 days prior to performance, one of the girls guides sprained her ankle and had to withdraw. So as a result, now instead of 145, you have only 144. And then the Boy Scout remained the same. So let's do this. So I will take out, okay, let's say I can take out how many? I can take out 2 first. So 7, 2, 14. So 1 is 2, 5, 2, so 1, 5, 3. 7, 8, 9. Okay, 8, 9. So we can take out 3. So that will be 2, 3, 6, 7, 4, 3, 12. Take out 3, 5, 3. So that gives you 51. So you can still take out 3, which is 8, 3, 24. 1, 3. 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. 3, 4, 5. 17. Okay, so now we are done here. So if you realize you only have 144 and 306 people. Now, if you look for LCM, then what will happen? The number will be so big. Okay, let me just quickly use a calculator.